Hey, Construct, how was the side shot? Can you describe what a side shot actually is? Um, it was really fun. So I don't know if it's like a common term. It's just what I call them in my campaigns, which is a one shot that is designed to tell the history, a historical story, either in recent past or far flung past, based on the assumption that like all the world builders may disagree with me, but lore is boring, history isn't fun. If you
Wrong.
want if you want players to engage with that stuff, let them play through it and let their decisions sort of matter. So yeah, kind of on a whim, I just kind of had an idea and ran with it and took took the island that the players arrived at and rather than me like I'm like okay so I guess this next session they'll meet the people there and they'll kind of info dump like how this place came to be. I'm like, well, what if we just played that day out? What if we just went to the day that everything kind of went bad on this cursed island and let them play important characters, and based on what they decide to do and where they decide at the end of this one shot story, some of them end up cursed townsfolk. Some of them end up now like they're lieutenants of a vampire that's running the whole place. And that's actually going to be like, I don't have to tell them the story of how this place got cursed. Now, as we jump forward and we start back with the main game the next time we play, I'll probably narrate that they just finished getting told a story at dinner from these like poor trapped people that are living in this town. But that's the context for what we just did in the past session. Um,
That's it reminds me a lot of the idea of a D&D campaign as a TV show with
hmm,
arcs being seasons and sessions being episodes, and this is like
yeah,
so the characters just got to a new location. Okay, next episode actually jumps back in time.
yeah. Well, it's a good way to sort of
Very
get a.
TV show.
It is a very TV show thing. Like, yeah, and ironically, sometimes people will get upset about those types of sort of like they're not exactly like a bottle episode, but those sort of standalone storytelling, like background episodes. I always think they're fascinating because it's like, well, guys, what's the alternative here? Do you want somebody to like narrate all of these complex happenings? Because if they just summarize it quickly, then you'll be like, oh, I wish I knew what really happened. It's like we could show what happened. We could just go there
We could.
and see it. Um, but I don't know. Yeah, I think it's honestly, I think it's a thing that more people would run in their games. I guess here's a maybe in the future, another project. I think it's something that more people would run in their games if it was easier to do. Like imagine a set of one shots that were like, okay, here's one that's like the king is overtaken in a coup, or here's one where like just different kind of historical ish type things that like allow you to sort of step back and see something play out. Like you still need things to matter. You don't want it to be. It's kind of like the
It's
campfire
like running
sessions idea,
a Rogue One session.
kind of. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost more
Um,
fun if you know certain things are going to go out a certain way, but other things are how it happens is a question.
yes. I mean that's the draw of 10 Candles.
Sure,
A
10
lot of
candles. Yep.
my a lot of my understanding of how I pace stories, not that I really run enough to have an opinion that one might say matters, but I think my opinion still matters anyway.
Well,
Um,
of course, your opinion matters.
is my experience with running Avatar Legends
Mm,
because after like just experience with the show Avatar: The Last Airbender, all of the stuff in the book for that game is like, yeah, and a session has about the same amount of plot as like a 20-minute episode of the show. And you take that and you go, oh, yeah, this really does feel like a TV show. Instead of a session, it's like an episode. Instead
mm.
of a campaign, it's like a season. It's great. Um, it changes the way you look at stuff.
It really does. It gives a bunch of interesting context. Like there's a I know not everybody has ever watched Lost or has like even fond memories of it. But late in that show, one of the story, like late in the show, so late that they only had like a handful of episodes before the show was done forever. And one of the episodes is like, we're going to go way back in the island's history. And we're going to show you this completely seemingly detached story about people in the past. And there were some people that absolutely hated it, hated that episode. It was like because it was in the run up to the end of the show, and all of a sudden they had this one, and the ratings tanked or whatever. And it's just like, oh, come on, you children, like, do you not get what they're trying to do here? Like, there's a reason that they
That's
want
just
to.
impatience.
Yeah, a little bit, but still a
Yeah,
great
there's
show.
Goes
four
your
of us in
streak of
here.
not bringing up
Yeah.
Lost in a
Update your
stream.
stats, add a tally mark to the thing.
There's
It's
four
not a
of us
streak
in
I
here.
try to
Oh
maintain.
my God, I'm talking. We all start our day the same way. We wake up and we try to make as many references to Lost as possible.